Hey, what is up, guys? This is Flash from Flash Hobbies. Today I have came across a lot on Facebook, and I'm gonna go pick it up today. It's kind of out of my norm because I like electric cars, and this is a nitro lot, but we'll see how it comes out, and I'll show you guys how it looks like once I have it all loaded up. So I have the address pulled up, and it says 33 minutes to get there. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm getting a lot. I think it's somewhere around 15 cars or more. Only 2 of them being actually electric, so I'm kind of on the fence. I was on the fence for the longest on it just because I'm really not a nitro person. I know how to work on them, but it's not something that's in my normal realm of work. If you guys have seen my channel, last nitro I probably had was a Slayer 3.3, and that was a few years back. So it'll be interesting for sure. That's why I kind of jumped on it, just because, you know what, I know I can work with the nitros, and a lot of them might not. A lot of them might need work, so I am aware of that. So I'm picking the lot up for about $1,000. I think 1,200 is what I'm going to pay for the lot, and it includes. Like I said, I don't even know what the final count is because he has sliders, he has parts, so we'll see what the ultimate number is. I believe actual built rigs, it's like 15, and then everything else is probably said another 6 to 8 sliders and parts, and so we just have to break all that stuff down. If you guys haven't seen my video before, I'll post it up here on one of the cards on the top. I've done RC flipping for a while. It's just I come across lots here and there, and usually I have the money to pick them up, and I make a few dollars here and there. I keep some stuff that I want, so it kind of always works out. I think out of all the lots that I've bought, I've never lost money on any of them. I've broken even, like literally after PayPal fees and shipping fees and all that, I literally broke even on one of my deals. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. The last lot that I purchased was probably the best ever that I've had. And it was a lady who bought a storage unit. She didn't want anything to do with these RCs, and she had a bunch of them, and she needed some quick cash. So she was like, you know what, if you drive all the way to my house, which was like an hour and a half from where I live, she's like, you can have them for $350. I was like, okay. So I went over there and I bought it for $350. Everything looked good. I ended up flipping that whole lot for about almost $3,500. So that was probably my best score, and there wasn't really a lot of work involved with that one. It was dusty, kind of blew off the dust on a lot of them. Checked all the electronics, they were all good, and before I knew it, I had all of them for sale. So different story with this one for sure, because it's nitro. Nitros are very finicky, especially I live in Houston, so it's very humid. We have a lot of moisture. I'm pretty sure, I would say probably 90% of these cars have not been stored properly. If you know anything about nitro, you have to kind of be on top of them all the time, maintenance wise. And if you're putting them in storage, you got to take out the gas. And you know, a lot of the times they're older vintage ones, which I think a lot of these are not vintage, but on the older side. There's a couple of like newer ones, and you'll see. But yeah, for the most part, you know, it comes down to the maintenance, how really well maintained they've been. And if any of you are new to the channel, I run a lawn care business. I'm self-employed, so I run it out of my car. It's a 2015 Honda Accord. I pull a trailer on the back, and yeah, it's been working out really well for me. It slowed down a little bit during the winter time, but you know, it's a nice little break because the heat here is brutal and it's exhausting. But I'm gonna go ahead and fill up with some gas, and then I'll probably won't film until I have everything loaded up. So we'll see how it looks like once everything's loaded up. All right, guys, and you saw how empty the trailer was. Here's all the stuff that I got. Stampedes, Savages, Associated. There's a 1/8 buggy in there. There's another Stampede right there. Another Savage. These are all tires, body, spare parts. I got all the spare parts bins, extra parts, just all kind of stuff. This Grave Digger, I don't even know what that is. It looks like a T-Max. There's a couple T-Maxes in there too. A whole box full of motors. Isn't that crazy? So I'm not gonna name everything that's on here, but there's a bunch of spare bodies, all extra parts, tires, receivers, just all kinds of things in these boxes here. Here we have a T-Max, Savage, half of a Savage, Stampede, brushless, Jado or Nitro Rustler. I'm leaning towards Jado though. Another T-Max, another T-Max, T-Max. I'm not entirely sure what this one is. Looks like, actually I don't know what it is, but it's a 1/8 buggy. We have a Brush Stampede, another Savage, T-Max, 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 Savage, and another Nitro Jado or Rustler. But not a bad haul, right? So first thing is first, I gotta organize all this other spare parts and stuff that I have. He had a bunch of these small little boxes, so I'm just gonna dump them all out, and then eventually I'm gonna sort them out by, looks like Traxxas, HPI, and maybe another brand in there, but there's just so much to go through. I gotta get it all collected together. Okay, so this is all split up by Monster Truck wheels, T-Max, Savage, e-Revo. These I'm pretty sure fit them as well, but don't have any tires for those just yet. Had a few that were mismatched like these. I have a pair, wheel by itself. I don't have a matching set for this one. I have 2 of these, that's about it, and then four wheels. And then for small wheels, I have these all assorted. There's no point in organizing these yet since I have 2 Jados and 2 Stampedes. I pretty much like the wheels already on them. I do see some Anacondas that I can put on the other Jado or Rustler or whatever they are. This one I organized by remotes, chargers, anything electrical went in here. All the bodies I split up into here, and I'll just grab them as I build them and fix them up. All the motors will stay by themselves, and then all this is just spare parts. And then that's the brushless Stampede. Now little furry friend is interested in what we're doing. Well guys, it's been about a month, maybe just a little over a month, and here's the final tally on what we've done here. Last 30 days or so, that's the number. Isn't that crazy? So there is a little bit of work involved with this, but there's definitely money to be made if you're willing to put in that work. That's going to do it for this video guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, Flash Hobbies.